Hello and welcome to XCLAIM, where we go over some of the comments you've made on recent films on XCAR. Today I'll be talking us through what you guys thought of the cars that we have been driving. First up, here's what you all thought of the Ferrari 458, a film we shot over a year ago but saved for the launch of our shiny new website xcar.com. In it, I take a look at what makes a Ferrari quite so awesome. For whatever reason, I've never lusted after the 458 like I do a Gallardo or even a GT3 RS. I always thought that when you bought a Ferrari that you were just buying the brand. The cars were boring to me and I didn't like the way they looked. Then I saw the 458, how it looked, how it performed. It is amazing, and it's finally a Ferrari that lives up to the brand's fame and beyond. 599 is the best Ferrari for me though. 458 is okay. Red please, and a spider, colon bracket. All park, no bite. Kid's dream car. Were you paying attention at all during that? Personally, I think this is the most hideous Ferrari since 348. The 360 and 355 will always be the best V8 Ferraris. They tried to make it look like an Audi with all of those LEDs. The taillight design is bland and boring. I'm sure it's fast, but it's like it was designed in the 70s. It's just too vulgar and rough to bear the Ferrari badge. Ferrari can keep making more cars, I don't care. When I get money, I'm still buying this one. This car has more than 100,000 of extras! Yeah, if memory serves, it costs somewhere in the region of £271,125. I was a bit nervous about parking it anywhere. How many cars did Ferrari bring for the review? Don't say anything bad or even uncertain about them, lest you want to review any car of theirs again. Ask Chris Harris. I don't really like the looks compared to the 599 or 430 or many of their older cars, // It's blue! Ferraris are red or yellow, Corvettes are blue, Nissan's GTR are blue, Porsches can be blue, Lamborghinis can be blue, but Ferraris cannot be blue! Well, that one was. I saw it with my own eyes and everything. A bit of wee just came out. Ew. If that car was female, I'd be jumping its bones 24/7. Simply beautiful. Kiss. And if it was a female, you'd be going to prison. So nice to see a Ferrari that is not red for a change, as the blue colour of this Ferrari's paintwork really makes those lines look even more sleek and sexy, something I think the typical red paint hides a bit. Well, there's lots of love for the colour there and lots of love for the car itself. There was a hint of Ferrari is evil and tries to fix road test there too, and I want to clear that up right now. Ferrari loaned us the car for the film and we didn't disclose where we were going, what we'd be doing to the car or whether we'd be figuring it. There is a chance that being a Ferrari press vehicle it had special attention paid to it, but it wasn't set up for the roads that we took it on, and yes, the blue was awesome. Now, on to the next one and a look at what you thought of our retrospective of the Mark I Porsche Cayman. Doppelkupplungsgetriebe is pronounced Doppelkupplungsgetriebe, not Getriebe. That's me told then. I'll stop trying to say it and just keep it to PDK, just because of you. I spent a year or so working for Canada's largest volume Porsche dealership. While the 911 range didn't enthuse me half as much as I'd hoped, the Mark I Cayman and Mark II Boxster definitely woke me up. It was great to drive a couple of cars that embrace the pleasures of driving without the need for stratospheric speeds. The current Cayman and Boxster are, in my opinion, the cream of Porsche's crop. Why would you miss the smile it puts in your face? The new Cayman will give you an even bigger smile. I've always liked mid-engine Porsches more than rear-engined ones. It's only a matter of time before the dinosaur 911 is a relic in sports car memory lane. The start-up, it sounds like a regular non-sport car. I don't know what your car sounds like, but no. Either way, most of you saw what I was getting at with the Cayman. I'm still really going to miss it, though having spent a week in the company of the new one, all is most certainly not lost. More on that soon. Finally, we were in a lucky position of having a Ford GT40, an ultra-rare Mark III, of which only 7 were made, a Ford GT70, one of only 6 made, and a Ford GT. We also had a track and the whole team present ready to have a go at a drag race. Bossman Drew took the GT40, Nick took the difficult to drive GT70, and I took the mentally fast, easy to steer, traction control free GT. Here's what you thought. Nice seeing these cars together on a track. Isn't that Clarkson's old GT? Same number plate. No and no. His was blue and registered to the Isle of Man. Now drop it. How the hell did you get your hands on a GT70? We asked nicely. And the GT90? Too bad no GT90. Get the GT90! God, people these days are never happy. You should thank them for showing you a drag race such as this instead of acting like an arse. All this awesome free content that includes unicorn cars like Ford GT70s and GT40s in drag races just isn't good enough because I am on YouTube and I hate everything, said mostly everyone else. Spoonburger Armin, thank you. You are truly sensible people on the internet. Yet none of them can shift, and those so-called idiotic American cars kicked all sorts of ass back when we raced those cars against everyone. GT is the king of the long drag race! Bad shifting. Worst shift in the history of drag racing at 0:46. So yeah, a few things there. Firstly, we didn't have a GT90 because A, there's only one, B, we have no idea who owns it, and C, my face may melt clean off if I ever see its hideousness in real life. Secondly, there's that gear shift. Rather than tell you about it himself, here's Drew with his explanation.
Yeah, I just suck at drag racing.
That's all for this show, so if you want to comment on the comment show, do so below and insect the internet. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking here, or if you want to watch any of the videos featured in this episode, they're right here and of course in the description below. That's all for this time. See you later. If that car was female, I'd be jumping its bones 24/7. Simply beautiful. Kiss.